Some weapons in video games don't just deal damage, they become legends. They define entire franchises, shape our experiences, and sometimes they are more iconic than the heroes who wield them. But what truly makes a weapon legendary? Raw power, unforgettable style, or the jaw-dropping moments they create? Today, we're diving into the most legendary weapons in gaming history. And trust me, a few of these might surprise you. Some weapons aren't just tools, they're game changers. Maybe you've swung Cloud's Buster Sword, carving through enemies like a true soldier. Maybe you've obliterated demons with Doom's big fucking gun 9000, leaving nothing but green explosions behind. Or maybe you've lined up the perfect shot with Counter-Strike's AVP and heard that iconic click right before domination. But what makes these weapons stand the test of time? Let's start with the blades that defined legends. Before firearms took over, warriors relied on blades, some of which became as legendary as the ones who wielded them. The Master Sword, the Legend of Zelda, a weapon so legendary it's known as the Blade of Evil's Bane. Link wields it to fight darkness, making it a symbol of courage itself. Cloud's Buster Sword from Final Fantasy VII. When people think of JRPGs, this massive sword comes to mind. Impractical? Absolutely, but unforgettable without question. Blades of Chaos, God of War. Kratos didn't just wield these blades, he was bound to them. Given by Ares, they were both a curse and a tool of vengeance. And let's be honest, chaining enemies mid-air never gets old.
There's nowhere you can hide, Spartan. Put as much distance between you and the truth as you want. It changes nothing. Pretend to be everything you are not. Teacher, husband, father. But there is one unavoidable truth you will never escape. You cannot change. You will always be a monster.
I know. But I am your monster no longer.
Brother, let's see what those blades can do.
This place is huge.
Murasama, Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. The dream of slicing through anything realized. Murasama isn't just a blade, it's precision, power and pure spectacle. In slow motion you can carve enemies apart exactly how you want, turning combat into an art form. Corrupted Ashbringer, World of Warcraft. Once a holy blade, now twisted by darkness. The corrupted Ashbringer carries whispers of its tragic past, filling its wielder with torment. The cursed blade of the fallen High Lord, Alexandros Mograine. Despite ultimately being a simple boss drop, it was at the center of one of the biggest scavenger hunts in the game's history, with players trying to find ways to purify it and restore it to its former glory. Magic Sword, or just SOB, Tibia. A symbol of prestige in Tibia, the Magic Sword was the ultimate reward for completing the infamous Annihilator quest. A brutal challenge that required level 100, which was a massive feat back in the old days. When I played version 7.4, this quest was legendary, and I even have a video of myself dying attempting it. This wasn't just a sword, it was a badge of honor.
David Goli level 66, du är ingenting mot en väl T-Rex. Haha, Torpyro Flame totalt överkörd.
Then came the age of firepower. And while gaming is filled with guns, only a few truly changed the game. The big fucking gun 9000 from Doom. Doom's big fucking gun, yes, that's the real name, doesn't just kill demons, it eradicates them. One shot and the entire room is gone. Pure destruction.
Big fucking gun.
AVP Counter-Strike. The sound, the power, the instant kills, love it or hate it. The AVP is the most feared weapon in Counter-Strike history. And if you hear that click, it's already too late. The Golden Gun, GoldenEye 007. One bullet, that's all it takes. It's not just a gun, it's a statement. And if you had it in multiplayer, you owned the game. Sorry, bro.
See reflections on the water.
The service weapon, Control. The Bureau doesn't choose its director. You're chosen by the service weapon. The moment you pick it up, reality bends. It can be a shotgun, an Uzi, or something in between. It is everything and nothing. Carl Jung's own pistol, straight out of the collective unconscious. Not all weapons fit the mold of swords and guns. Some of gaming's most iconic tools break all the rules. The gravity gun, Half-Life 2. Why shoot bullets when you can turn the entire environment into a weapon? Half-Life 2 didn't just give us a gun, it gave us a playground of destruction. The Hidden Blade, Assassin's Creed. Stealth, style, centuries of assassins using it. And nothing beats the satisfaction of a perfectly timed air assassination. Pac-Man's mouth. Pac-Man. Think about it. Pac-Man's only weapon is his endless hunger. And yet,
It is you.
he has one of the highest kill counts in gaming history. Respect the classics.
You eat.
I don't understand.
You will. You understand now? Eat or be eaten.
X-Grenade, aka Pee and Poop Grenade from Death Stranding. A grenade made from bodily fluids. In Death Stranding, even your waste is a weapon. The X-Grenade turns your own sweat and blood into tools of survival. Because when fighting spectral beings, conventional weapons just won't cut it.
Sam, you may have noticed that your urine has, on occasion, contained traces of blood. Whether this was due to fatigue or injury or some other cause, I cannot say. What I can say, however, is that EX grenades incorporating such urine are likely to prove more potent. For the time being, I've dubbed the resulting weapon the 1+. Try using one against the next BT you come across. Oh, and if your condition persists, it may be prudent to consult a doctor.
Some weapons are powerful, some are legendary. And then there are these. Unconventional? Yes. Epic? Absolutely. The pool ladder, The Sims. The deadliest weapon in The Sims isn't a gun or a sword. It's removing the pool ladder. A true test of creativity, cruelty, and an entire generation's introduction to game-based morality experiments. The frying pan, PUBG. Just when you thought melee combat had peaked, PUBG gave us the frying pan. Not only can it knock out enemies with a satisfying clang, but it also deflects bullets like an unintentional riot shield. Who knew kitchenware could save lives? The crowbar, Half-Life. Gordon Freeman is a theoretical physicist. His weapon of choice? A rusty crowbar. Whether breaking crates, smashing head crabs, or symbolizing a revolution, this humble piece of metal is gaming history. The flashlight, Alan Wake. Most games give you shotguns, Alan Wake gives you a flashlight. But in a world where shadows kill, light is your deadliest weapon. Holding a flashlight has never been this intense. Nuclear launch detected. StarCraft. You're deep into a StarCraft match, managing your army, when suddenly you hear it.
Nuclear launch detected.
Instant panic. Where? When? How? Few phrases in gaming inspire as much fear as this one. Some weapons don't just kill enemies, they leave nothing behind. Fat Man, Fallout. Ever wanted to launch a mini nuclear bomb? Fallout lets you do just that. It's hilarious and slightly terrifying, but what's even crazier? The Fat Man is actually based on a real-world weapon concept from the 1950s, the Davy Crockett. A physical model was built, though it was never fully tested. Holy hand grenade, Worms. A weapon so powerful it has its own countdown. Just before it detonates, a choir belts out a glorious, making every explosion feel like a divine intervention. These weapons changed gaming history, but which one is your all-time favorite? Drop it in the comments and let's settle this debate once and for all. And if you like this breakdown of iconic video game weapons, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more gaming content. Thanks for watching. Peace.